already, giving us a really intense map as he takes the very first hard point.
Looking at Remy still on that hill. He's finally going to fall. Aqua. What's crazy for me is Aqua and Scumpy on the same team.
Yeah. You really need two amazing, just powerful sub-players.
Right.
Working side by side. And as we said earlier, Scump, one of the easiest players to play against. Right now he's going 0-4, but I'm sure we'll see him turning that around. Scump's usually a pretty consistent player when it comes to his slaying power and his KD.
Nameless going to be playing on the hard point. Interesting loadout from him. Seen him run flak and hard wide, no blast suppressor on his end. So, Twixie, not that much double jumping, but if he's going to be playing on the hill, it doesn't really make much difference anyway. As he actually rotates around. Now there's a player in green, picks him up nicely. That was Aqua. And this is a pretty convincing lead, 42, 43 to 7. Nameless picking up the time here. Not what I realistically expected, folks.
Oh, no. No, absolutely not. Especially on a map like this where you would imagine that it would be the Scump and Aqua show, right? For Team TR, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that way. As Nakavin's picking up a nice two-piece, though, definitely leading his team. Aqua's in the hard point right now, 7-5, trying to pre-fire for this back green kill, but he's going to lose that gunfight. Killa's going to take him out. Definitely not the way I thought this game would start.
Killa rocking danger close in respawn. Something you're seeing a couple players experiment with, but ultimately not used that long. Nameless already with that hot rotation. Scrap time going in favor of this OpTic Nation lineup. Karma on the hard point. 7-7 start from him, but really it's this man Miracles, 14-5, who's had a great start to this early stage of Hardpoint Detroit. Yeah,
and look, he's actually got a pretty nice flank on this ramp here. I think they're actually predicting him to be there. Aqua's right there around the corner. Mir was not able to spot him. He was laying down behind that barrel-looking thing, the orange barrel there. But back to your point about the danger close that Killa's running. He's actually still running that class. He's got double frag danger close.
I can understand it for the first hill.
You know, you don't really see a lot of frags on Hardpoint.
Right. For the first hill, kind of makes sense. It goes back to what we talked about earlier on when we're on Hardpoint Detroit, you know? That first hill you can get naded, so many different areas. But to kind of continuously run it, interesting. Very interesting. Haven't seen too many players, as we said, really rock that for a full game. Miracles is 17-7. He is well on the way for a hell of a lot of kills.
Yeah, and a very, very fantastic game. I'm sure we're going to see him on top of the scoreboard throughout the entire map. I definitely think it's a safe bet to say that versus anyone else in the squad. You think so? Mir having the highest KD at everyone in this game mode?
Especially when you look at it like this, you know, with what, 6.5 minutes gone. Karma 11-11, Nameless 8-9, and Killa 6-12. Killa really off to a slow start. Miracle's picking up a lot of that slack as Karma not able to pick up that kill. Now let's have a look at the boys over from TR. Aqua at 13-11. So he's going to try and push into that hill, dodging those stuns, has his trophy system out.
Yeah. You know, just as I said earlier, it's funny to see Scump was 1-7, and now he's already caught back up with these TR boys. So I guess we're just going to see Scump heat up and finally get his KD to where it usually is. Scump, a fantastic sub player, well known by everyone as a fantastic sub player for how long now? Oh. Way too many years. What's great about TR's position here is they came from back green and were still able to get spawns here on this hard point. Look, they're spawning ramp now.
And that's kind of what you wanted to see briefly there from TR. You want Aqua, you want Scumpy on the hard point together because you saw them kind of bait and switch, picked up 4 kills between the two of them. But hard point going to be broken. Nagafen able to get back on there though. He's going to pick up the last 3 seconds. Now it's going to be all about that rotation. It's going to be Aqua there, trying to win that first gunfight, not going to be able to do so. Killa winning a very important engagement, which gives his team early control of the hill, but looks like they're going to lose that control.
Yeah, we're going to still see TR and everyone spawning back green, and I would say that that's ideal for this hard point. It just doesn't look like it looks like they're about to be able to flood through it pretty easily after Remy picks up the nice 2-piece. Remy picking up another kill on the hard point, taking out Nameless in a great position with his submachine gun right now, just trying to fish out this ON squad and see where they're coming from, as he is going to pick up a very nice kill on Mir, jumping over that blue wall. Another amazing sub kill coming from Remy on Nameless. He is just not being shut down right now.
Yeah, 5 kill streak for him. Aqua's going to be on the hard point. Let's have a look at Remy's perspective as he tries to break in. Has 1, has another player weak in the corner. Could have extended that to 7. Finally does fall, but Miracle's continuing on his slaying spree. Killa has caught up as well, you know. He's 15-19, same as Karma. 15 kills, Nameless as well. Nameless picking up the scrap time. So, 121. Oh, Nameless just did the nasty on Scump. That was disgusting. 121, 113. So this game was very one-sided at the start, but TR able to bring it back.
Yeah, and I think we actually saw that the score was rising as Scump's KD was rising. He was definitely kind of what was holding him back off start, which is very uncharacteristic of Scump, but clearly he's doing what he needs to do now.
Can he continue it though? That's the question.
Oh, Mir with the 3-piece through the wall bang.
Dude, Miracles is extremely good at this game. I feel like people still underestimate his ability on this game, and it's like, really? Like, the way I see Miracles on AW is how I used to watch Miracles on Black Ops 2. Kind of that explosive player who, you know, he's not going to be consistently dropping you 40s, but when he does drop you a 40, you're pretty much guaranteed to win that game.
Yeah, and you can, I've actually heard Mir and Killa talk about each other a few times. You know, Mir doesn't like to give himself enough credit. He likes to say, look, like, the reason I'm here now is because I'm with Killa. Killa is the man. Like, Killa, you know, is really just my duo. Like, he's, when I'm not having a good game, he's having a great game, and that's fine. You know, he's able to pick up on my slack, but Killa is always hyping up Mir. He was telling me, Mir doesn't give himself enough credit. He's quick to put himself down, but he's such a fantastic player. And when he goes off, he really goes off and shuts the other team down. Yeah,
you know about it when he goes off, that's for sure. 32 kills already with 3.5 minutes left. Nameless trying to pick up the important kill on the anchor. That was Aqua. However, there's going to be more players over there. Nameless with 3 now. Fantastic break from him, but he knows the players are still going to be spawning on that backside. And he's just played to just bait out the opposition player. Nameless, such a heads-up play. 4th Street looking for 5, makes it 5. Can he find the 6?
Goodness.
No, he can't. Finally shuts down, and Miracles needed realistically to trade that kill, but was unable to do so. So with that, TR now in the lead.
Yeah, Nameless has got to be feeling good. He turned on Scumpy at one point inside school, and now he's baiting out other players and just playing phenomenally with this sub. I think we're seeing 4 subs against 4 subs right now. Is anybody besides Aqua running a bow right now?
Remy has one in his hand, but that's something he picked up, so I believe it's just going to be him, unless his Karma's still running a...
No, yep, Karma's got an ASM one as well.
Yep,
I think it's just Aqua.
Everyone running the ASM ones.
Yeah, three TR players in the hard point. They're going to spread out a little bit. As we saw, a player was able to go down through those steps. Nameless going to team kill OpTic Karma. I think we're going to see that TR is easily going to have a great setup on here. It's going to be very rough for the ON squad to come in here and break this hard point.
Yeah, Scumpy and Aqua both from there, but just as we say that, Karma jumps in. Scumpy has a hard point contest. He's going to jump back out. That's 2. Looking for 3. Gets 3. Can he find 4? No. Falls. Unfortunate for him. Nagafen, though, on the hard point, trying to trade. Remy is in a good position to do so, but Scrap 15 seconds, looking good to go over towards Nameless if he wins that gunfight, but he doesn't. And TR extend that lead now, Fox.
Yeah, and we see Aqua holding down the scrap time for them. I think we see the other 3 players rotating towards Middle Street and Hospital, trying to get into yellow, as we do see Remy picks up a very nice sub kill. He's going to take control of this hard point with no problem. I think that the ideal position here would be to see Aqua and Scump close together, as we saw them play very well on this hard point the first time it was here at yellow.
Yeah, they did. They were baiting and switching each other out. As Miracle's starting to slow down a little bit now.
He doesn't care, though. He just got this nice 2-piece.
All is good. All is good. Scumpy went from, was that 1-7 start to top of the team?
It was 0-6, then 1-7, yeah.
Well, he's 34-31 now.
He's
so that just
at the top.
That just shows you how good Scump really is at AW.
That's right.
You
doesn't let it get to him, like you said. As long as he can just go into his mindset and just kill everything in front of him, yep. Scump's going to do what he needs to do.
That's what you want from a player like that, you know? You just want him to just run out, kill things. Simple.
Karma picking up a very nice 2-piece, trying to pre-fire towards green, gets the nice shot on Aqua on the head glitch for his 3-piece, and this should be still in control of Owen's possession, this hard point here. Nameless is going to stay and try and get the scrap times. We're going to see Killa go towards green, trying to get these back green spawns. You know he's going for a flank. He knows his team is coming from garage, and he does not want that side, trying to get some players on the rotation, but it doesn't seem like his shots are able to land for a kill. He's probably going to get traded here soon. He's exposed himself way too much. There we go. We do see him get dropped right in the center of the map.
Well, this game is pretty much over anyway. You look at the time, 35 seconds. Big, big deficit that Owen need to try and reduce. Not going to happen. Nagafen and Scump break onto the hard point once again. Can Scump get his 40th kill? See, Miracle's already with 42. He's going to pre-fire, but unable to find it. Needs to get 2 more. Now just 1 more. 17 seconds left. Scumpy, a kill away from dropping 40. No problem for Seth. Oh, wow. That's just disgusting.
Yeah, Mir's got to be upset. He played phenomenally from the start to finish on that map. And they had such a strong start with a 40-second lead on TR, and they still were not able to come out on top. That's got to be a disappointing loss.
That has to suck. Scump finished on a 6 streak with some explosive kills. And oh, sorry, 7 streak. You see his watch his reaction time here. Play dashes, Doesn't even matter.
Immediately drops the ADS. If he had ADS, he wouldn't have gotten that kill. He wouldn't have been able to bring his aimer over in time. So great reaction time out of Scump right there. Great play.
That's insane. Miracles as well. 44 and 36. Great game from him. Just need his teammates to step up a little bit. So TR, 1-0 up. Winner of this goes on into the semi-final of today's 2K. For now, quick commercial break. Be right back.